we're trying to have a big day here farming. That ain't good.
That's why you grease your equipment, kids.
Hello and happy day. Welcome to New Age Custom Farming. If you're new here, we're a custom farming operation in Wisconsin. And I feel like we were in like a little bit of a lull there and we're back at it again. So part of our custom farming operation is custom raising heifers. And we are sorting out the pregnant heifers that have to go back to the dairy farm before they calve. And one calved here. So I'm going to go get the cattle trailer right now. Avery's having some issues with his sprayer. I'll show it right after that. And then we'll take the little calf back up to the dairy and keep sorting out pregnant ones. Step one is getting them all off of the hill and down to the headlocks. Hi mamas, keep moving please. Let's go. Hello little baby, little heifer calf.
It works.
Well, we've got everyone sorted back into their own pen. So this is our breeding pen. The breeder comes every day around noon, so they're all done for now. And then the calf is in the trailer in there. Greg is backing it up. And then this is our pregnant pen. And then the one we have to take back is all the way back there because she's the one who calved.
We're doing what we call the Marcus test, how to chain a gate.
Around that one.
You're not going to just test me? You're going to actually tell me what I got to do?
No, we can test. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll test you, see if you know what to do.
You want to play hot or cold?
Right?
Not yet.
Not yet?
You're cold. I mean, you're in the right spot, but there's more to do.
You found the post. Marcus didn't find the post.
No.
Does this have
That's-
anything?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the next one.
That's the...
So it's cold to just put this in here though?
Yeah, just leave that gold. Just get one done. Wrap it around the post again.
Yeah, you gotta go around the post again. And then pick up. Pull it tight.
No, from underneath.
Yeah, pull everything tight.
Show her how to go underneath there.
Yep, and then go under this bar. And then you can lock it. And wrap that chain around.
This chain?
Yep.
Around what?
What do you think? If that failed, where do you want that one? There you go.
There you go. Marcus
couldn't figure that out.
didn't figure that out. His new nickname is Weed Shot.
Raise your hand if you forgot the bag of electrolytes all the way across the farm. And raise your hand if you also forgot one of the medicines that you took from the calf barn all the way over to the other side of the farm, over there. So, journeying back over to the other side of the farm to get everything I got. But I wanted to share some sad news with you guys. George's sibling, Betty Balls, the boy, the other cat, the black cat, died last night. It got hit on our road. So that's the unfortunate thing about having outdoor cats. But now Georgie might become an indoor cat because I don't want to see that again.
All right, we're trying to have a big day here farming, spraying. A lot of corn to spray, corn's getting big. Trying to get it done. You know, whenever you're trying to have a big day, you usually break down. So that's where we're at. I think this is my problem. All my nozzles are shutting off. I'm having CAN bus errors and all sorts of crap. I think I've narrowed it down to this end wiring harness here that plugs in the NCVs, which is these things, which is what controls the pulsating. And I think that this, they call it a terminator at the end here. I think that's what's bad. I'm not, yep, look at that right there, just peeling it apart. See how it's pulled out of there? Look at that. Huh. A couple of them broke. That ain't good. That would be the problem. I didn't peel it apart until just now. I sent one of the guys to go and get it from the store, so we're just waiting on him to get back. And I'll put the new one on and we'll let her rip again.
Have half a big day.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
In there? That ain't good. That ain't good at all. When I cut the zip tie to take this off, I accidentally nicked this. I can put it on in like 10 minutes, but I sent him to go get it and I took it apart. Well, we got a little update going on here. I got back ripping. That wiring harness did the trick, so it's been running good for now. I got like 150 acres sprayed. Now I'm on my second load. So I loaded and I came out to the field this morning and had my troubles, and I've got that load off, and I've loaded again, and I've got half a load off of there. So 180 acres, 170 acres done. So not a very good start for the day, but for 5 o'clock. But Brandon's been going all day. He's been doing pretty good. I don't know how many acres he's got done. Mason's actually we're in some pretty good going, and we're gonna spray until dark now that I didn't get much done today. So he's bringing the other semi out, and it's got all the bean herbicide on it. So he's just bringing a load of water out, and he's gonna pump it into our corn semi, our dash trailer that's set up for corn where it's parked. So that way we can just keep filling off the semi trailer, and also refill the semi without having to have it leave. So should work pretty good. By the time I get this load empty, there'll be room in that trailer for a semi load, which is perfect. And Brandon might even have already taken some out of there. It is getting a touch windy out right now. I don't know why for 5 o'clock. It's supposed to be like 93 degrees tomorrow, so I'm guessing that's what's blowing in right now. Not really sure. I'm hoping it dies down soon, but man, this corn is getting big though. I'll flip the camera around here in a little bit when I get to a corner or something, and it's all of knee high by now. So if it gets 2 days of 93 degrees, which is what it's supposed to be the next 2 days, it's really gonna shoot, because it just got a drink of water and now it's getting hot. That's a perfect recipe for growing corn. So it is 100% go time. It's actually drier out here than I thought it was gonna be for getting rain, but it's time to let it rip no matter what. I gotta splash through a few wet holes, track it up just a little bit. It kind of is what it is. It is what it is, and it ain't great. So we're letting her rip. We're gonna get well over 1,000 acres sprayed today, which is awesome. So it's like we got a traffic jam at the dash. $530 acres done for me, and he got a little over 500 done today. So another 1,000 acre day. Can't complain about that. See if I can get close enough to get loaded here without having to move.
Shoo-wee, she's bright.
Yeah. Oh, man. I feel like an old man.
You are.
30-year-old man.
Well, it is the next day, and when I say we've had a day, we've had a day. So, today, right now it's like about 4 o'clock, but let me just take you back on what has all transpired today. So, normally we typically clean the cat barn on Thursdays. We didn't yesterday. We didn't have any help. We also didn't have any help today, but it just worked out better in our schedule to clean the cat barn today. Took Dalton and I about 3-4 hours to get this cleaned. We still have to go get new calves, so he's on his way right now to go get new calves. I am doing a circuit clean because I want to make sure it's all clean and everything before the new calves come, so that when they're drinking out of it, they're drinking out of something clean. Meanwhile, this morning, Avery was set to have a busy day of spraying, and his sprayer broke. And I will insert all of the stuff that we have so far of that. So he is now currently in the shop working on that, and I still have to clean out one of our machine sheds tonight, and set up all of my farm camp stuff, because I have my first farm camp of the summer on Monday. And it's also supposed to be 95 degrees tomorrow and Sunday. So it's gonna be a hot one. We've got ish breaking down. We've got just a lot going on. So that's farming. It is what it is, as Greggy says.
Oh, we had quite the little project today. These brackets right here were all busted out, and these brackets back here is 2 different pieces. It was all cracked right here, so put that all in new, and new bushings in it too. So we're back on the road, back to the fields. Well, I went to grease my sprayer this morning and saw they were all busted out when I was greasing. That's why you grease your equipment, kids. The boss is calling. Probably wondering where I'm at. I'm gonna get on the road and get something done tonight. I lost my pack outs though, so I gotta look for that. That sucked big time. I left my door open in a fluster when I left this morning when I found my broken parts.
The other thing I completely forgot to mention is they were also doing second crop hay today. I was going to try and go and get some video action shot of that, but they're already back and done, so I'm still working.
Saturday morning, 5:30 a.m. Got to the farm at 5 to fill the semi-trailer. Brandon's bringing it out right now. As you can tell, it's already getting windy, and that's why we're here at 5 a.m. Definitely not too windy yet, but it's gonna be. So, trying to get some spraying done today. Try and get like 300 acres knocked out this morning before it gets too windy. It's supposed to be 93 degrees today, which is pretty brutal too. So, walking out of the sprayer, I still got a half a tank on, so I just brought my pickup out. So we have wheels when we get winded out, and so I could get started here a little bit earlier. So corn's getting pretty big, as you can tell. It's time. So that's why we're just kind of getting close to being behind the 8 ball here. So I don't know. Case, New Holland. Let's let her rip. Well, I shut her down at 10:30 last night. So we'll see if there's any heat in the motor still. Come on. Engine oil temp, 82. They're cooling, 82. That's about what the temperature is, so it's cooled off. Yeah, as you can see, you can't see much dirt anymore, so it's time to let her rip.
Well, I was gonna try and get a video of our whole convoy leaving, but they're all leaving sporadically, and I'm feeding calves already this morning, but out for another day of chopping. I think they just have this morning to go for now, and then we'll start that again next week.
Little update on the day. We got winded out at like 8 a.m. this morning. It's 4 o'clock now. We did some things around the farm today. Nothing exciting at all. And now we got the dash reloaded and we're taking it out to the next spot that we need to spray. So we're ready to go at 5 a.m. when we try it again in the morning, I guess. So probably call her a day today. It's 93 degrees and 38 mile an hour winds today. So I don't think we're going to be spraying today, but we'll see here. Definitely not. Unless if it gets perfectly calm tonight when I'm sitting at home, I'm only spraying about 5 minutes down the road. My sprayer will be parked there, so I can buzz down there and knock out 100 acres or so tonight if it calms down. But the way the forecast looks, it's not going to calm down at all. So, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it, and it'll be what it'll be. It's supposed to rain on Monday afternoon. It's Saturday now, so I'm hoping to get a little bit more spraying done than I did today tomorrow. So. I'd get out for you, but like I said, it's 92 degrees out, so the AC feels good after I loaded the truck.
Well, the reality of farming is that sometimes after a long day on the boat in the sun with your friends, you still have to come back to the farm and do some things. I had to come back and do a circuit clean, and then we have a calf that has a little cut on it that I've been putting some Vetricin on, so I had to come back and do that. And I'm still in my nice clothes, but I do have my boots on. And let me just tell you, it is roasting out here. It's like 95 degrees right now. Not normal June weather, but it is what it is. Thanks so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!